Hi, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of Litter Media Live. I'm your host, Mike Smith, and joining us today from the Chillicothe Altrusa Club, we have Linda Collins and Linda Miller talking about their upcoming Christmas Bazaar. That'll be November the 9th at Unioto Elementary that day from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. We'll be back to talk to the ladies right after this from our sponsor, Kingston National Bank.
Wherever you are there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
Back with our special edition. That's Linda Collins on the outside, Linda Miller. She's the rose between two thorns.
Don't I wish?
The 9th year, I believe, for the bazaar. Is that correct?
No. 41st.
40. Where did I get 9th annual? Maybe it's because November 9th.
Probably so.
That happens, Linda, when you get old. You won't know that yet, but I do.
No, I know that very well, unfortunately.
45th, you said?
41st.
41st.
Yes.
Were you around for the first one?
No, I just
don't remember that.
I could have been, but I was not.
I was just thinking how long you've been teaching or had been teaching at Unioto.
I was there 37 years, I think.
Yeah.
And then 4th at ESC. So.
Wow. Linda, what's people that might not know your background?
Well, I taught at Unioto Elementary. I taught kindergarten. Linda was my principal who hired me.
I didn't think you were going to say she was your kindergarten teacher.
No.
You weren't going to go there. You needed a ride to wherever you got to go from here. Yeah.
And I've been retired since 2013.
Enjoying life. Yeah.
Yes. I highly recommend retirement.
For those that might not remember or know the story, how did it get started? Have you been privy to that story, how it got started 41 years ago?
Not in detail, but they may know a little more about it.
Just not a whole lot more. In perusing the history of Altrusa, it looks like they started off very small. They set up a table at events held in the park and at different things. And I think it evolved from that.
Right.
Yeah.
The proceeds that come from the bazaar each year, how do you use those?
Well, we fund scholarships. We award scholarships to area graduating seniors. That takes a large portion of it. And most of our table vendor money goes directly towards scholarships. We also have programs for books for newborns. We give a book to every newborn baby born at Adina. We award funds each year to 4 of the 8, including Pioneer, schools in Ross County to add books to their library. We also fund some veterans projects. Can you think of anything else?
I was going to say we've kind of tweaked some of those too as well, with changing a little bit on how we do it. For instance, the amount that we could give depending on how much we raise, and none of it really stays with us. It comes in and then we give it back out. And the 4 that we award to is on a rotating basis. So every other year you're going to get a check to buy those books and so forth. Right.
And this is probably the biggest fundraiser that you have of any kind?
The
only one.
The only one.
Yes.
So it is really important to us that, we get the word out. We appreciate you having us here to help with that. We have signs out. People put it on Facebook, obviously, so the more people know about it, the more we hope we'll be there and take part in it.
I was going out on Western Avenue the other day. I think I saw the sign. Did you notice that it says Sour Day instead of Saturday? S-A-U-R? I didn't know is this a play on word or something that there's going to be sauerkraut served?
We are going to have sauerkraut with the Schmitz that will be there.
Maybe that's it. Somebody tied that in, just didn't tell everybody. So I know you've got a number of things that's going to be included. Tell us about those.
Okay, we're going to have, there are right now 71 vendors. Obviously, that means they're going to be in our small gym, our big gym, our cafeteria, and all the connecting hallways, just kind of all in there. So I'm sure that you'll find something for everybody there. We have food that we serve in the building. We have homemade chicken and noodles, homemade pies, walking tacos, and then the Schmidt sausage truck, as I said, will be right outside. So you can either run out and get it and bring it back in, or take it on home with you. Spend more time shopping and just pick it up on your way out. We have wonderful raffle prizes, which this lady has done a great deal in getting for us. So I'm going to let her kind of talk to you about that part of it.
Well, I'm still assembling them. We will have at least a dozen packages. One of our top raffle items is a KitchenAid stand mixer with some attachments. And that, our top prize has, for the last 3 or 4 years, has been sponsored by Brad Park, realtor with Dwell Realty. I go in and Brad just writes me a check every year.
Unioto grad?
Yes, yes.
Former teacher as well.
Yes.
That's right.
We also have a leaf blower from Lowe's. We have 2 packages that I've come up with, gift cards from a lot of area businesses, restaurants, shops downtown. They have been very generous over the past few years since I've been doing this, and before. Several Altrusa members purchased lottery tickets. We have a lottery package with 100 lottery tickets, so I'm sure there will be winners there.
Right, yeah.
Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, we have an Ohio State basket. One of our members, Anita Thaxton, made an Afghan, scarlet and gray. Penny's donated a gorgeous jacket in Ohio State colors and insignia. My daughter has donated 2 tickets to the Ohio State women's game, a game in November, plus a parking pass, and they've been awesome to watch the last few years. Let's see.
She didn't say it was the Michigan game, by the way.
No, it was not a Big Ten game.
Oh, okay.
And Petland gave us a wonderful package. Joe was very generous there. So our area merchants are more than generous in their donations.
Now, this is a 5-hour event, and the way you ladies describe it, you could spend 5 hours shopping through everything.
Easily, Mike. I'd like to say, too, that not only did Linda get the raffles items, do a lot of work on that, but she came up with the idea, this is our first year doing this, where places that maybe don't have things that they could give us, we decided to have sponsorships at different levels. So that helps and goes right in, again, to the scholarship things, and that has will make a wonderful addition to what we're doing. She mentioned earlier that we do the newborn books. We give those. And that is in with a partnership with Easter Seals. I've lost it for a second. And it winds up being a really nice thing because the kids there, the people that are there, actually load the books. We have some ideas that you can work with your new babies with. And it's just so important, to start that literacy early on. Read to them. And that's the thing behind the providing the first book maybe that they have, and with the ideas. And then it gives them also a reason to do things, and gives them, they can contribute to that as well. So it's a really nice partnership, because we're not a large club, so you need those extra folks that can help you with those kind of things.
Anything else you want to touch on? I know admission is $1.
It is.
And you're just at the door. You don't need. There's not a pre-event sale of tickets.
No. They'll just come in the door. There'll be a couple ladies there to meet them and greet them and collect their dollar. And people have been very generous. A lot of times they'll say, no, go ahead. We don't charge like for small children. Like, no, that's okay. It's a good cause. So I'm just going to donate to it. We will have also this year a sign up with the names of those folks that are helping us out sponsoring things. So.
Right.
What's the best way to enter? There's different ways you can enter Unioto School. Now, you mentioned, even though it's run by the elementary, it's in more than one gymnasium and area. What door do you recommend they come in?
There's only one door to come in for this, which means you may have to walk a little bit, but that's the only way we could make sure that people get to where they need to go and not out all in the building, because you can get lost there. It's a pretty large building, but there'll be signs right up there say "Enter here." It's actually the one closest if you were turning onto Sandusky Boulevard from Egypt Pike, or I don't know if they call it Egypt Pike 550, what they call it. I think Egypt Pike though. It's the first door you come to in front, and it's got a canopy over in case. We hope not, but in case the weather is raining, you've got a place to stand, so you're not going to get wet.
But it'll be well marked.
It'll be well marked, yes.
It is not the main entrance.
Okay, got you.
It's the first one that you run to.
Again, 70 vendors at least
Yes.
that'll be there. And again, this event is 9 a.m. until 2 p.m., November the 9th. It's a Saturday. So plenty of time to, if you were thinking about watching an Ohio State game that day, plenty of time to do that before the games come on. So enjoy that. Well, ladies, unless you got something else.
I think that covers it.
Yeah, I think that you got the high points there. Yeah. We're looking forward to everybody come on out, mark that calendar, make sure you stop by and see us. We're sure that you will find something, lots of somethings probably. You can fill that list up and be helping a lot of, because these vendors do a lot of hard work, and very, very talented vendors that are there. And not just from Chillicothe, we have them coming from different areas around too. So stop by and see us. We'll look forward to seeing you there.
There's a wide variety of merchandise that's available.
A good way to get some early Christmas shopping done.
Absolutely.
It is.
Absolutely.
It is.
Again, that is the Altrusa Bazaar, Christmas theme, of course. Opportunity at least to do some Christmas shopping there.
I did think of one other thing.
Yes,
I'm so sorry. Because we are literacy, we did add last year, and we will have it again this year. There will be books there that people have donated to us. They're used books, but gently used books. And you can get some great buys there, so you have something to read over the winter. We have, you're stuck inside and stuff. That will be right after you come in the door there, so you'll be able to find that and buy your raffle tickets also when you first come in. So
for future reference, if you have some gently used books, do you take those donations?
We do.
We do.
We do.
Dan and I used to have a lot of guests come in the radio, and it's like, I've read this book. What do I do with it now? So now we got another tip there.
Now you have another one.
All right. Again, November the 9th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Unioto, the Altrusa Bazaar. Our guests today, Linda Collins and Linda Miller. Brought to you by Kingston National Bank. I'm Mike Smith.